froze on the porch, my heart hammering against my ribs like a trapped bird. I wanted to scream, but my throat felt completely tight. He just smiled. That warm, grandfatherly smile that suddenly felt freezing cold. "Is everything all right, kiddo?" he asked, stepping just 1 inch closer, targeting his eyes right onto the book in my hands. I forced the most fake, trembling smile onto my face. Yes, thank you. I need to go inside. My stove is on." I didn't wait for him to answer. I slammed the heavy oak door, threw the deadbolt, and slid down to the floor, clutching Maya's diary to my chest. My hands were shaking so violently, the pages rustled. "Think, Sarah, think." I flipped to the very back of the book, past the entries about her paranoia, past the descriptions of the dark sedan parked outside, to the final, frantic pages. There was a name scrawled in the margin. Arthur Vance. The head of security for her company's biggest competitor. The man on my porch didn't have a name tag, but his uniform patch read Vance Tactical Solutions.
The sun didn't bring any relief, only the harsh, blinding reality of what I was actually up against. I spent the entire night barricaded in the bathroom, clutching a kitchen knife in one hand and Maya's diary in the other, every single creak of the house making my chest tighten. But by 6 a.m., the silence outside was absolute. I finally crept out, my eyes burning from exhaustion. The front door was still locked, but when I peered through the blinds, he was gone. Instead, there was something else. Resting right on my welcome mat was a neat, folded copy of the morning newspaper. My hands shook as I unlocked the door just enough to grab it, snap it inside, and flip it over. Right there, on the local business page, was a headline that made my stomach completely drop. Vance Tactical Solutions acquires citywide smart camera contract. And right beneath it, a photo of Arthur Vance shaking hands with the mayor. He didn't just have a private security firm, he owned the eyes of the entire city. Every traffic cam, every intersection, every neighborhood watch feed was about to feed directly into his office. Suddenly, my phone buzzed in my pocket. It was an unknown number. I didn't want to answer. Every instinct told me to throw the phone against the wall. But my finger swiped the screen anyway. I pressed it to my ear, not saying a single word. There was a long, agonizing pause, just the sound of heavy, rhythmic breathing on the other end. Then, a smooth, mechanical chime, the exact sound of a city crosswalk signal changing. And his voice, low and casual, as if you were just checking in on an old friend. "Good morning, Sarah."